We're walking on Poets, what's it called?
Poets Walk.
So we're on Poets Walk on the Hudson in New York. Just walking along, and I look to the right up on this hill, and what do I see? I see this. Wow. Now that is cool, and one reason why it's so cool for me is because in the Pacific Northwest, we don't have these. We don't have these types of structures. And I was really waiting all week in my trip out here to see one. That's just so cool, all this detail. Beautiful work. And I know for my experience of looking at my friends' videos who shoot a lot of wigwams, teepees, is that there are elements like that that humans, if they're making survival structures, they're not going to put crossbars on the top that serve no purpose, or that up there, that piece, you know, or new branches with leaves, or this. It's a lot of elements that just don't serve structural purposes. I love this. It's so amazing. Yeah. Just a few feet away from that, I think I've discovered for me the largest lean I've ever seen. That rhymes. So look at this. It goes up and up and up and up. Wow. So we have a live tree that's been taken from another location. We have a live tree that was leaned up against, and this live tree is only about 20 feet tall maybe, and this guy just keeps going and going and going way up into the next tree. Look at that. That is incredible. And then right next to it on the left, I just saw this. Look at this. Another huge lean. Wow. What a cool area, huh? Here we are in Pisgah State Park, New Hampshire. And right off the bat, we're coming in. This nice structure here. Cool structure, huh? It's a big tree. Comes down, we got more action down here. Oh yeah. Look, another lean down there. And that leads to what looks like a big swamp. Yeah, like I know, but I kind of do. Big swamp, creek going into big swamp means they're around. Yeah, I didn't even notice this structure's a double X. Double X. Love it. Still in the state park in New Hampshire. That's a nice X. We saw this from the trail. This one looks like the original Planet of the Apes. You know, and they used to have those X's all over the trails when they're walking in. Oftentimes the apes stuck on them. I don't know. It's kind of a grizzly. But yeah, check out that. That's cool. To get the bend, get the X down. That's cool. So here's another X up here. There's a bunch of trees pinned around that too, and little branches, and then you have this right here, which may not be a big deal, but nature doesn't do that. It's not a snow load. So what we're discovering is that this whole area is a bowl. You can't see it, but this is a bowl with the gentle hills are sloping into the bowl. So essentially it's a wallow. with water. It's all marshy rivulets of brooks. Perfect area. It's like they love these areas, these wallows, these marshes, these bowls. Yeah, love it. This is so great. Pisgah State Park in New Hampshire, right outside of Brattleboro, Vermont. Up this beautiful creek, happen upon this beautiful rock, handsome rock that has a lot of energy. It's all quartz granite. Maybe you can see it sparkling. And then on the other side, there's this great natural seat. See that? Fantastic spot. Come up to the water. Swirling vortex of water going down. Beautiful granite rock. So we were just discussing, some of these X's and asterisks or pyramids, self-contained pyramids, whatever you want to call it. You can't see them unless you're perfectly positioned on the, in our case, it's from the hiking trail. If you go just a few feet to the left or right, it doesn't line up. So, right, you come over here. I come over here and it creates another pattern. But it is interesting. This is in Vermont, still near Brattleboro. Sweet little X. Right off the road, of course. We're here in Western Mass, and this is an amazing X. Look at that. Wow. It's beautiful. I don't know if the video is doing justice to the scale of this. It's a big one, man. Humans, forest people. Well, I'm leaning toward forest people, but this right here is definitely forest people. This just does not have a human quality to it. There's just something about it. I can't explain it. Maybe the bark. Laid out. How the sticks are arranged. The crossing stick at the top coming over. Yeah. I love this, and to me this is a good showing that our friends are here. Plus you have this right next to it. There you go. Nice little lean for emphasis. Survivalists aren't going to put little leans, right? That's interesting. That's cool. Humans. Yeah. This is exactly what that gentleman was talking about to me about our folks doing survival skill training up here. And to me what's fascinating is that this is a Sasquatch structure. I mean, pretty sure it is. How the trees have been jammed into this, they didn't fall, they got. Pretty. You've seen this many times before, right? The wishbone tree, and these guys jammed into a V tree, right? But what's different is that, yeah, some humans have definitely, yeah, I'm almost positive this is humans making a lean-to because they've got debris on top, leaves, etc. It's just too human-esque to be yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? You have your you got your crossing, your support crossing beams in here, and you know, it's like, yeah, I don't think it just doesn't have the artistry and the craft. And you can tell people have been sitting in there. That is cool. That is cool. Bowed and deadfall bowed, and then 2 trees laid on top of the bowed tree, and then another tree that looks like it was jammed into the ground there. That's a dead tree. Yeah, yeah. And this tree arcing out to the left. It's very beautiful, very beautiful. There we go. I knew I was going to find one. Why I really love this is that this tree is laid over this stump just perfectly, eh? There we go. And then wrapped up there. Then you have these guys over here make their own X. That's kind of been bent over. Kind of classic, you know, two snap trees that create their own X. Everything's an X. That is really great. I mean, it really is a perfectly proportioned 2 trees, almost exact same length, on top of each other, almost exactly in the middle, to create. What pattern do you think it creates?